I have a daughter, sir, called Catherine. 2 months to go to an orderly.
You wrong me, Signor Gremio. Give me the... I am a gentleman of Verona, madam, that hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, and bold to show myself a forward guest within the house, to make mine eye of that report which I have so often heard before. And for an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you with a man of mine, cunning in music and the mathematics, to instruct her fully in those sciences whereof I know she's not ignorant, except of him, or else you do me wrong. His name is Liccio, born in Mantua.
You are welcome, sir, and he for your good sake. But for my daughter Catherine, this I know. She is not for your turn, more of my grief.
See you be not depart with her, or else you like none of my company.
Mistake me not, sir, I speak but as I find. Whence are you from? What may I call your name?
Petruchio is my name, Antonio's son, a man well known throughout all Italy.
I knew him well. You are welcome for his sake.
Saving your tale, Petruchio, I pray. Let us then our poor petitioner speak to. Back on your marvelous work.
Pardon me, Signor Gremio, I would fain be viewing.
I doubt it not, sir, but you will curse your mood. Neighbor, this is a gift very grateful, I am sure of it. To express the like kindness that myself have been more kindly beholding to you than any other. Freely give unto you this young scholar, that has long been studying rabbits as cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages. As the other, music and mathematics. His name is Cambio, pray accept the service.
1,000 thanks, Signor Gremio. Welcome, good Cambio. But sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Madam, the boldness is my own, that being a stranger in this city here, do make myself a suitor to your daughter, and to be young, to be fair and virtuous. Nor is your firm resolve all unknown to me, perhaps not your eldest daughter. This liberty is all that I request. But upon knowledge of my parentage, I will be lawful amongst the rest that will, and free access in favor of the rest. Unto the education of your daughters, I here bestow this simple instrument, and small packet of Greek and Latin books. If you accept it then, madam, their worth is great.
Lucentio is your name. Of whence I pray?
Pisa, madam, son to Vincentio.
Man well known through all of Pisa by report. You are welcome. Take you the lute, and you the set of books. You shall see your pupils presently. Mistress, lead these gentlemen within my house to my daughters, and tell them these are their tutors. Bid them wish them well. We will go walk a little in the orchard and then to dinner. You are all past and welcome, and so I pray you all think yourselves.
Signora Baptista, my business is kept haste, and every day I cannot come to lose. You knew my father well, and in him me left solely heir to all his lands and goods, which I have bettered rather than decreased. So tell me, if I get your daughter's love, what dowry shall I have of her to wife?
After my death, 1/2 of my lands, and in possession 20,000 crowns.
For that dowry, I'll assure her of her widowhood, be she survives me, in all my lands and leases whatsoever. Let specialties be therefore drawn between us, but covenants can be kept on either hand.
Aye, that is if the special thing is well obtained. That is her love, for that is all in all.
Why, that is nothing, for I tell you, mother, I am as peremptory as she proud-minded. And where two raging fires meet together, they do consume the thing that feeds their fury. Though little fire grows great with little wind, in extreme gusts blow out fire and all. So I to her, and she yields to me. For I am rough, and woo not but obey.
Well, mayest thou wound, happy be thy speed, but be thou armed for some unhappy words.
I took proof as mountains are for winds, that shake not though they blow perpetually.
Why now, friend, why dost thou look so pale?
For fear promise you, if I look pale.
What, would my daughter prove a good musician?
I think she'll suit him for a soldier. I read home with her, but never lutes.
Why then thou canst not bring her to the lute?
I know, for she had broke the lute to me. I think her telling she mistook her frets and bowed her head to hear fingering when was an impatient, devilish spirit. Frets, Pleiades! Quoth she, out, deal with them! And with that word she struck me on the head, and threw an instrument my paid midway. And there I stood, lazy for a while, on a pillory, looking through the lute. Or she called me rascal and fiddler and twinkling jack, with one taste of vile terms as she had studied to misuse me so. Now, by the world, it is a lusty wench. I love her 10 times more than e'er I did. Oh, how I long to have some chat with her.
Well, come Will you go with us, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray you do. I will attend her here and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she read. Why then on tongue plain she sings as sweetly as the nightingale. Say that she frowns. Why then I'll tell her she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she be mute and will not say a word. Why then I'll commend her volubility and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks as though she could be stay by her a week. And if she deny to wed, I'll crave the day where I shall ask the bands and when be married. Here she comes, and now Petruchio, speak. That's your name right here.
Well, have you heard Miss McCarthy? They call me Catherine. That's how it came.
You lie in faith, for you are called plain Kate and bonny Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed, but Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom. Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate for dainties are all Kates, and therefore Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation. Hearing of thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtue spoke of in thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as the thing belongs. Myself unmoved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved in good time. But I can never move you hither with you hence. I knew you at first you were immovable.
Why, what's immovable?
A joint storm.
That's it. Come and sit with me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
No such jade as you and me.
Alas, your Kate, I will not bring thee, for knowing thee but to be young and light.
Too light for such a sweet as you catch, yet heavy as my wish to be.
Should be, should buzz.
Well tamed and like a buzzard.
Oh, slow winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
I heard turtle as it takes a buzzard.
Oh, come, you wasp, okay, too late.
If I be waspish, best be where I stay.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
I will find it where it lies.
You don't know where a wasp is where to stay. In his tail.
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours if you talk tails, and so farewell.
What, my tongue in your tail? Nay, I am a gentleman.
That I'll try.
Up you for strike again.
Somebody who eats your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, why then no arms?
Harold Cato, put me in thy books.
What is your crux? A coxcomb?
A colas cock, so Kate will be my head.
No cock of mine, you crouch like a craven.
Oh, come, Kate, come, you must not look so sour.
It is my fashion when I see a crowd.
Why, here's no crowd, and therefore look not sour.
There is.
Show it me.
Had I a glass, I would.
What, you need my face?
Well aimed at such a young one.
Now, by St. George, I am too young for you.
Yet you are withered.
Who cares?
I care not.
Nay, come, Kate, come and soon. Take my soul.
I treat you my turn and go! No!
I find you less than gentle. 'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen, and now I find report a very liar. For thou art pleasant. Games passing courteous, but slow in speech, yet as sweet as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown, thou canst not out like the lip as angry wenches will, nor hast thou pleasure to toss and talk. But Kate, with mildness, entertains thy words with gentle comforts, soft and affable. Then why is your report that Kate doth live? Oh, slanderous word, Kate, eagle trees, straight, slender, as brown and you as England, sweeter to the girdles. Oh, let me see thee walk. Thou dost not hope.
Go full now, King's command!
Did ever Diane so become a grove as Kate's chamber with her princely gate? Oh, be thou Diane, and let her be Kate, and then let Kate be chastened. Diane's word.
Where did you learn all this goodly speech?
It is extempore. My mother wit.
A witty mother, witless else her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep you warm.
Married, so I mean, sweet Catherine, in thy bed. Now, setting all this chat aside, let's in plain terms. Your mother hath consented that you shall be my wife. Your dowry agreed on, and will you know you? I will marry you. Kate, I'm a man for your turn, for by this light, whereby I see thy beauty that doth make me like thee well, thou must be married to no man but me. For I came here to tame you, Kate, and bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate as conformable as other household Kates. I hear your mother never make denial, I must and will have Catherine to my wife.
Signor Patricio, how speak you with my daughter?
How would well, madam, how would well. It were impossible I should speak of this.
How now, daughter Catherine, in your doubts?
Call me you daughter? Now sure you have shown a tenderly mother regard to have me wed to one half a lunatic, a madcap ruffian, and a swearing jack with exposed to these matter.
Mother! 'Tis thus yourself and all the world that have talked of her. Have talked amiss of her. For if she is cursed, it is for company. For she is not froward, but modest as the dove. She is not hot, but temperate as the morn. For her patience, she will prove a second Brazil, and Roman Lucrece for her chastity. And in conclusion, we have agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first.
Mark Patricio, she says she'll see thee hang first.
Is this your speeding? May they unite our hearts.
Be patient, gentlemen. I choose her for myself. If she not be pleased, what's that to you? 'Tis bargain twixt us twain being together, that it should still be company. I tell you, 'tis incredible to believe how much she loves me. Oh, the kindest Kate. She hung about my neck and kissed and kissed. She lied so fast, protested, oh, God, no, but in a twinkling. She won me to her lover. Oh, you are novices. 'Tis a world to see how tame, when men and women are alone, a meek cockroach can make the curses shrew. Oh, give me thy hand, Kate. I will let to Venice to buy apparel against the wedding day. Provide the feast, madam, and bid the guests. I shall be sure my Kate will be fine.
I know not what to say, but give me your hands. God send you joy, Patricio. 'Tis a match.
Amen, say we. We will be witnesses.
Gentlemen and wife, and mother, adieu. I will unto Venice. Sunday comes apace. There will be rings and things and fine array. Oh, kiss me, Kate. We will be married Sunday.
Was ever match clapped up so suddenly?
Faith, gentlemen, know I play a merchant's part and venture madly on a desperate mark.
It was a commodity that fed by you, to bring you gain or perish by the seas.
The gain I seek is quite a match.
No doubt, but he had got a quiet catch. But now, Baptista, to your younger daughter. Now is the day we long have looked for. I am your neighbor and will suit her first.
And I am the one that loved Bianca more than words can witness or your thoughts can guess.
Youngling, thou canst not love so dear as I.
Very good that love doth freeze.
But thine doth fry. Skipper, stand back. 'Tis age that nourished.
'Tis youth and ladies' eyes that flourish.
Content ye, gentlemen, I will compound this strife. 'Tis deeds must win the prize, and we have both that can assure my daughter the greatest dower shall have my Bianca's love. Now say, Signor Romeo, what can you assure her?
First, as you know, my house within the city is richly furnished with plate and gold. Basins and ewers to lay her dainty hand. All my hangings of tree and tapestry. In ivory coffers I have stuffed my crowns. In cypress chests my brass counterpoints. Costly apparel, tents and canopies. Fine linen, turkey cushions bossed with pearl. Valance of Venice gold and needlework. Pewter and brass, and all things that belong to house or housekeeping. Then at my farm I have 100 milch kine to the bale. 6 score fat oxen standing in my stalls, and all things answerable to this portion. Myself am stricken years, I must confess. But if I die tomorrow, this is all hers. Whilst I live, she will be only mine.
Not only came well in. Ma'am, listen to me. I am my father's heir and only son. If I am to have your daughter for wife, I'll leave her houses 3 or 4 islands in rich Pisa's walls, as old Signor Gremio hath here in Padua. Besides, 2,000 ducats by the year of fruitful land shall be her joinder. What, have I pinched you, Signor Gremio?
2,000 acres by the year of land? My land amounts not so much at all. That she shall have, besides an argosy that is now lying in Marcel's road. What, have I choked you with an argosy?
'Tis known my father hath no less than 3 argosies, besides 2 galleys, and 12 tight galleys. What?
Nay, I have offered all. I have no more. And she can have no more than all I have. If you like me, she shall have me in mine.
Then by the world, the wench is mine. By your firm promise, Gremio is out by.
I must confess, your offer is the best. We let your father make the assurance, or else he must pardon me. But if you should die tomorrow, where is your dower?
'Tis a cavil, for he is old and I am young.
I may not young men die as well as old.
Well, gentlemen, I have thus resolved. On Sunday next, you know my daughter Catherine is to be married. And on the Sunday following shall Bianca be brought to you, if you can make this assurance. If not, to Signor Gremio. And so I take my leave and thank you both.
Adieu, good neighbor. boy. And old Italian fox is not so kind, my boy.
Vengeance on your crafty withered pie. And I have faced it with a card of 10. 'Tis in my head to do my master good. I see no reason but suppose Lucentio shall find a father to be supposed Vincentio. That's a wonder, for fathers do often get their children. But in this case of wooing, a child shall get a sire, if I fail not my cunning.